It's a World Cup year, and what a start it has been for Team India in the one day internationals. Virat Kohli, the first game he has played in 2023, and he scores 100, his 45th ODI 100 and 73rd overall. And mind you, Kohli has played just 3 one-days in Guwahati, and in all the 3 one-days he has played, he has scored 300s. First 100 came against New Zealand in 2010, the second one came against West Indies in 2018, and then yesterday against Sri Lanka. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So after India had won a tough fight T20I series against Sri Lanka, both the teams travelled to the northeastern part of the country at the Barsapara Cricket Stadium in Guwahati, Assam. And considering the dew factor, Dasun Shanaka, the Sri Lankan skipper, won the toss and he decided to have a bowl first. So India started with Shubman Gill and Rohit Sharma, the skipper. They started off quite cautiously and then they raced off to 75 runs at the end of the 10 overs. And after that, both Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill looked in good touch and they started playing shots all around the ground, and that partnership was worth 143 runs for the first wicket. And in the run of play, it was Shubman Gill who lost his wicket after scoring 70 runs, and then the skipper Rohit Sharma also followed soon after, but not before scoring a brilliant knock of 83 runs, missing out on 100 by just 17 runs. And it was King Kohli who came into bat at his favorite city, Guwahati, and he started building a partnership with Shreyas Iyer. Shreyas Iyer could not contribute much as he lost his wicket for just 28 runs. Then it was the wicketkeeper KL Rahul who joined hands with Virat Kohli, and they both stitched a brilliant partnership of 90 odd runs. Kohli started looking good once he crossed his half century, and then he flourished throughout the stadium in Barsapara Cricket Stadium. And finally that moment came when Virat Kohli nudged for a single on the onside, and he jumped in air to delight and bringing all the spectators and all the fans around the country as he brought up his 45th ODI 100, inching closer to Sachin Tendulkar's record of 49 ODI 100s. It has been a phenomenal knock by Virat Kohli, and mind you, it was the second consecutive 100 for him, because the last match he played against Bangladesh, he scored 100 as well. And so with this, India raced up to 373 runs after the end of 50 overs, setting up a daunting total for Sri Lanka to chase it down. So chasing a mammoth total of 374 runs, the Sri Lankan openers needed to get off to a flyer. Avishka Fernando started with Pathum Nishanka, but the Indian bowlers bowled really well up front, Mohammad Shami and especially Mohammad Siraj. Siraj bowled a maiden wicket over, removing Avishka Fernando, and then immediately in his next over, he removed Kushal Mendis as well, and that reduced Sri Lanka to 38 for 2 at the end of 10 overs, and the required run rate kept on climbing over after over. Pathum Nishanka and Dhananjay De Silva, they started rebuilding the partnership and they stitched a brilliant partnership of 70 odd runs, but Dhananjay De Silva, he went out after scoring 47 of just 40 balls. Pathum Nishanka held one end up and he brought up his half century, and in the run of play he also lost his wicket after scoring a brilliant knock of 72 runs. Wickets kept on falling at regular intervals as the Indian bowlers started tightening up the screws. Umran Malik once again was lethal with his pace, picking up 3 wickets, and that led to the downfall of the Sri Lankan batting lineup. It was once again the Sri Lankan skipper Dasun Shanaka who held one end up, and a brilliant 100-run 9th wicket partnership was a consolation victory for Sri Lanka as they raced up to 306 runs at the end of 50 overs. And one thing I have to tell you here, the Sri Lankan skipper Dasun Shanaka, he was batting on 98, and Mohammad Shami, he appealed for a man card, but then Rohit Sharma, he told Mohammad Shami to withdraw the appeal, and eventually it was a really good gesture by the Indian team. Dasun Shanaka, he went on to score 100, scoring 108 runs, but even that did not help Sri Lanka cross over the finish line because he did not get any support from the other end. And as a result, India have clinched the first one-day international in Guwahati by 67 runs. And for the man of the match, no surprises. For his 45th one-day international 100, it was Virat Kohli scoring 113 runs of 87 balls, 12 fours, 1 6 and strike rate of 130. Well done, King Kohli. We are eagerly waiting for you to score the 50th ODI century and create history. And with this, India go 1-0 up in the 3-match ODI series, and now both the teams will be travelling to Kolkata to play the second one-day international at the Eden Gardens. I'll be bringing all the updates of the second one-day international, so do stay tuned to my channel and do not forget to subscribe if you are watching this for the first time. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching.